Howdy folks. Welcome back to another video. We're back in the snow and I'll tell you, it feels good to be back. For the last couple of weeks I spent a lot of time down on the coast in sunny weather and it's really felt like spring is in the air, which it is. We're, a week into April already. So the wildflowers are blooming, the cherry blossoms, and warm weather is just like slowly starting to creep its way in to our daily lives. And so I completely felt like winter is over. But over the course of the last few days, the local mountains here in Mount Hood got a couple new feet of snow, which is super cool. So I decided that I might as well go up and utilize the rest of winter that we have here. It'll be snowy up here probably for the next couple months, which is cool. But I just wanted to get out here, do a little bit of snowshoeing. Tomorrow I'm gonna go snowboarding. Of course, tonight we're gonna do a little bit of snowy truck camping, test out the new setup. You guys might have seen my last video where I did a new build in the back of my truck. If you haven't seen that and you're interested, definitely go check that out. Right now I'm just on this little trail. I'm not really gonna go too far. I don't even have a backpack with any gear. I just wanted to get moving a little bit, use my snowshoes, enjoy some of this beautiful snow, and it is absolutely gorgeous out here like always. Thanks for tuning in, and I hope that you guys enjoy the video. Every time I come out here and hike in these snowy conditions here in the Pacific Northwest, it just feels like I'm in some kind of fantasy world. Unfreaking real. It's like, how can this even exist? Look at that. How is this even possible? I don't know, guys. I don't know. Sometimes I think to myself, Earth is truly too beautiful to just be some kind of accidental chance occurrence, Guys, I am the only one out here. I haven't passed a single person, and it's just so quiet and peaceful right now. The snow is very, very, very gently dusting down out of the sky onto the ground, and this is just such a peaceful moment. But that being said, I'm probably gonna start heading back to the truck shortly here, but this was really nice. So you can actually spend the night in the parking lot of where I just was, and I have in the past, but by the time I finished up and I got back to the truck, it was like completely filled up. And so right now I'm headed to a spot with hopefully a little bit more isolation. All right, guys, I made it to my spot, and just like I hoped for, nobody else is here. I'm the only one here, which is perfect. And you guys saw me just lay down a blanket in the back of my truck, and what that is, it's a moving blanket. And the reason why I laid that down is because my truck bed obviously doesn't have any bed liner, and the bare metal, it is very, very bad at insulating and keeping warm on the inside. So I laid the moving blanket to add a layer of insulation, and that combined with the carpet headliner that I now have, I think that things are gonna be much, much warmer than the last time I was up here. Oh, let me just show you guys the last finishing touches that I added to the truck camper build. In the last video, I said that there was still a couple more things that I had to do, so let me just go ahead and point those out. The most significant change that I made was these window covers. I made them out of the roll-up Reflectix insulation, cut those to size, duct taped the edges, put some Velcro, and just stuck that right to the headliner. So another simple modification that I added that you might have already noticed, I got these 3 LED puck lights from Harbor Freight. They were $8 for all 3. They work extremely well. Surprisingly, they're really, really bright. I was gonna get 2 packs, but I tested out the 3 and they lit it up really well in here at night. 3 lights, $8. Harbor Freight, you can't beat it. There's Velcro in the back, and I just have those stuck up to the headliner. So very simple solution. They are battery operated, so you don't have to worry about any kind of wiring. One more nifty little modification that I made is the addition of this chair. As you can see, it is the perfect size chair for this setup. It fits in here super perfectly. And funny story, so when I had built everything and I decided to build this little platform that the chair's sitting on, I envisioned getting this exact style chair, you know, the kind that sits really low to the ground. The day that I finished building this, my girlfriend and I went to the park. It was a rainy day. There was nobody at the park. And what do you know? This chair was sitting completely abandoned in the rain, totally soaked. And trust me, there was nobody there. We waited around for a while, so nobody was coming back for it. It's not like I stole it or anything, but it was perfect. I couldn't believe my eyes when I saw like the exact style chair that I was just envisioning was sitting right there waiting to be repurposed. And so we snagged it and I let it dry out, and it couldn't have worked out better, I'll tell you, because this is pretty nice. And so if I'm not using it, it just folds up just like that, and I just put it right there, super easy. And if I really just don't want it in here at all, I could just put it in the cab of the truck, and then it's just completely out of the way. And I could just sit back down here on the ground or whatever, like this. Isn't that a funny story with this chair? Let's get to cooking, eh? So this is gonna be my first time ever using this new setup. I'm pretty excited to see how efficient it is. always rinse your rice, guys. That's a good trick. If you don't have a strainer, you just kind of let gravity. You're gonna lose a little bit, but for the most part, it's a pretty, oh crap. I lost a lot more that time than I normally do, but it's a good trick to rinse your rice if you don't have a strainer. The main vegetable I need to prep is just this bok choy. We just got some green onion. We'll just put that in there. Lemon. To this beautiful salmon, I'm gonna add a bit of sea salt, some fresh cracked pepper, just a little bit of garlic powder, just to give it a little extra oomph. Beautiful, we got a little charring on there, exactly what I wanted. So the bok choy is done. We're gonna go ahead, cook the salmon next. All right, y'all, here is what we've got. So first, we're gonna take some of this rice. We're just gonna slap it into the bowl just like that. Boom, all right. Now, I'm gonna add the bok choy right on top of that rice. Boom, 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 boom. Top of that, we're just gonna go ahead and put that delicious salmon. Oh my gosh, that looks perfect. Came out really, really well. Oh yeah. Okay. All right, now here is where it gets exciting, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna put some of that green onion we chopped up earlier. Now we're gonna put our avocado. Right here, this is some rice vinegar. So we're gonna cover that all with a good amount of rice vinegar. This right here, I don't know if you can see that. This is called Kewpie, and it is Japanese mayonnaise. It's Japanese mayonnaise, and it is so good on stuff like that. We're not gonna hold back. It looks like a lot, but this is a big bowl of food, guys, remember. We're gonna hit it with some lemon juice all over top. And last, but certainly not least, a good helping of some sriracha. Cheers. Oh yeah. Mmm. Mmm. That is so bomb. Oh man. Whew, that's good. Look at this. It's like past 7:30 right now, and it's still this light out. It's great. I love it. Winter is cool and all, but you know, when it gets dark at 4:30, 5 o'clock, truck camping is kind of tough because it sucks cooking in the dark, especially if you're cooking like this. Cooking in the dark is not fun. And then cleaning up, and then once you're all done with all that, you just get into the truck at like 7 p.m. and it feels like it's already bedtime. One of the best parts for sure about summer is how late it gets dark. Here in Oregon, it gets dark at 10 p.m. in like the heart of summer, which is insane. 10 p.m. It's so great for camping and stuff because you're just out and up all day. It's awesome. I kind of wish it was like that year round, to be honest. Oh, the irony. I was literally just raving about how the universe blessed me with this chair. And now I just sat on it and it broke. God, they come and they go, right? I'm just gonna be chilling in here. This is the first night in the new canopy, in the new setup. And I'm really liking it so far. It's very, very cozy. Super efficient. I don't feel all cluttered and chaos and overwhelmed with like a bunch of different things. And this isn't even a high-rise canopy. If I had a high-rise canopy, this would be a nice setup. But cheers. Update on the moving blanket situation. This was definitely a good call. It's providing so much insulation. It's literally like, it's not even cold here to the touch. Whereas right over here, it's very, very cold. Here, nothing. It's really, really working efficiently. So I'm glad that I just happen to have this in my truck.
I haven't even had the heater running. I have just been in my sleeping bag, and I didn't want to bother getting out the heater because I haven't been too cold, honestly. I just finished watching Leon the Professional. First time ever watching that movie. It's really, really good. Well, I think that about does it for tonight. It's getting pretty late, and I want to get an early start in the morning to go snowboarding. So I'm gonna call it a night. See y'all in the morning. Oh, no, come on. Don't do this to me. Oh, God. Should have kept my water bottle upside down. Oh, there we go, yes. Buenos dias. Alright. Let's get this folded up for now. Turn these off. Oh yeah. Nice. This window is frozen. Oh my goodness. That is insane. Oh, there we go. Okay. Alright, as you can see, we got that cracked now. We're good. Now, whenever I run my heater in here, people always comment and ask if I have a CO2 alarm. And the answer is yes, I have a CO2 alarm. And I also crack the window every time. And I highly suggest you do the same if you're ever gonna run a heater or any kind of propane appliance inside the truck. Come on, dude, it's not even that cold out. I have a love-hate relationship with this thing. Sometimes when it was -5, -6 in the morning, it fired right up. Today, it only got down to 19 or so. And this thing doesn't seem to want to work. I mean, I might as well just get up and get outside the truck at this point. But I thought it would be nice to hang out in here with some heat, make my coffee back here where it's warm. Just relax, you know? There we go. Come on. I had to move the heater over here because where it was here, it was a little too close to the ceiling. So I was worried that the carpet was gonna, I don't know about catch fire, but it was getting pretty warm pretty quick, and it looked like sparks were going towards the carpet. It is way too warm in here. I'm just gonna turn that off. It's like a sauna in here right now. Oh my gosh. That buddy heater is no joke. It's so warm in here. Wow. Woo! For a while, I was questioning my decision to make coffee in here. I was like, why don't I just hop out and have coffee outside? Which I totally could have, but when all is said and done, this is pretty nice to just hang out and relax in here. Have a somewhat nice view. The windows are starting to defrost a little bit, so I could actually see outside now. I'm just relaxing, hanging out, staying warm, staying dry. Well, folks, I think that just about wraps it up for this video. Overall, I'm really satisfied with the simple truck camper build that I did. It's functional, it's comfortable, and I really enjoy it. So I do look forward to making a lot more videos now that I finally have a setup that I'm comfortable with. Anyways, thank you guys, like always, for watching. You guys go out there and go on some adventures of your own, live life, beat the status quo. Y'all know the drill. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.